Well, Jeff, I'd like to invite Jeff back, Jeff Robbins, who's senior partner at Mintz Levin, and Jeff's got some serious talks to discuss with us on topical subjects that are going on right now. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me back.
Jeff, what's going on?
Well, we were talking earlier about a really troubling development. It's not a development at all. It's just a story about something that's been happening progressively for the last several years. And that is this problem of cyberbullying, which is essentially the victimization of kids to a large degree that's occurring in a rampant way, and which has really achieved this sort of level of, if you want to use the word achieve, the social crisis. The Globe reported last week that a recent study by the Metro West Health Foundation of 26 area high schools had found that almost 22% of high school kids reported that they were the victim of cyberbullying.
Wow.
Now
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
And it's not just it's obviously not a Metro West problem. It's 17% in the United States, 16% throughout Massachusetts. And even if you discount that figure for people who are exaggerating perhaps or misperceiving, and you fill back in those who are not reporting it because it's shameful to do so, you see that, in junior high school, middle school, high school, all across this state, all across the country, there is, thanks to the internet, a kind of a victimization of bullying that's going on that is wreaking this incalculable damage to kids. It's a concern of parents all across Massachusetts, all across the country. It's something that the ADL, of whose regional board I'm chair, has been focused on for some time.
Jeff, for our audience, talk about the cyberbullying that's going on, the examples, as opposed to the regular bullying that's been predominant in schools too, that's really been effective. And
well, there are, some highly publicized stories, which are the tip of the iceberg. The really highly publicized ones, of course, are the ones that result in these suicides.
Right.
Some of which we've seen in Massachusetts.
Right.
One example of which was not in Massachusetts, but which got a lot of publicity, was the case of this kid at Rutgers who
Right.
killed himself a couple of days after starting school, when the fact that he was gay and was having a relationship was placed on the internet and publicized. But that is the dramatic stuff. What we see is happening is the humiliation of kids for being different, the picking on kids, all of the worst instincts that sometimes we've all experienced, magnified through the internet. And of course, parents understand that their kids may not tell them, that there may be working underneath the surface a tremendous amount of damage that they can't even know about, let
Right.
alone do anything about.
Right.
So what the